We're starting off with a tier list. It will be Minecraft time. We just got to get this tier list out of the way first. Because last stream we were talking about this and I realized I have some opinions. I guess we got to start somewhere. So an easy one to get out of the way first, obviously. Brushes. They suck. Completely pointless item. Shouldn't exist. Start at bow and end at woodsword. I would, but I already started not there, so... You know, you could have chimed in earlier. We can go bow next. Bows are good, but they're not actually that useful. I mean, you need the bow for some things. Well, you don't need it, but it just makes life so much easier in certain circumstances. So it's like... I don't think it's S tier, though, because it's not like it's not something you're carrying 24/7. Alright, bow A tier. I feel like that's pretty solid, but it might... I might shift that around. I mean, it's so useful for the Ender Dragon fight. And then it comes to the bucket. Really? You think it's B tier? I feel like the bucket's on the same, like, plane as the bow. Because it's, like, really useful early game. I mean, bucket, yeah. I feel like they're on the same level, though. Because the bucket saves you from fall damage. Like, water buckets. And if you're... Should be easy S. I don't know. I don't know, because it is a really great utility item. But I think it's not something that I'm going to have in my hotbar 24/7. Like, it's not something that I'm always using. I don't know. We might change that. Buckets are pretty good. So, the carrot on a stick is tough because they're hilarious as an item. But they're useless also, which I think puts it solidly in C tier. Because it's, like, funny. You know, the meme factor of it. Like, that brings it up. I would have otherwise put it probably in F tier, just because how useless it is. But, like, it's not even trying to be useful. Unlike the brush, which is, like, trying to be, like, cool, but it's not. Crossbows, on the other hand, just suck. Like, there's nothing good about crossbows. They're absolutely garbage. Like, they're just pointless. Like, you don't even need... I don't know. There's no reason to ever use a crossbow in my mind. Besides, I guess the firework thing is cool. But that's... I don't know. It's just not enough. Diamond tools are going to be rough because it's like... I would put them S tier. Like, most of them. But the, like, netherite kind of changes that. Like, before netherite, most of these would have been S tier. But I think they got to go A. Well, axe, maybe B tier, honestly. Because they're just not, like, never really a thing you need to use. You just go straight to netherite. I would put diamond axe as an S tier, but there's the netherite axe. It's just netherite axe is better. Okay, no, diamond hoe is S tier. Clearly. Diamond hoe is one of the greatest things in the game. Diamond sword, I don't know if I've ever, like, you never need a diamond sword. I feel like that's going to be a C tier. Like, it's just not that useful. Pickaxe, though, pickaxe could be A because it's just, if you need to mine a lot, you use diamond. Never spend your diamonds on a hoe. Good life philosophy right there. Anyway, shovels are kind of in the same boat. Like, if you're mining out a huge area, yeah, exactly. You never really need the sword. I mean, that's why the axe is above the sword, in my opinion. I mean, when it comes to netherite, though, the axe is going S tier, because that's, like, my main tool. I'm always carrying a netherite axe. I mean, you need one. That's like your main combat. That's your main weapon. I could see netherite sword as an alternative, but there's just no reason to carry both. I think that means that the netherite sword's B tier, because it's better than the diamond. Like, all around. But it's not that much better. It's not that useful. Like, you need it maybe if you want, like, a looting 3 for a farm or something like that. Or you need a lot of leather. But that's about it. Which brings us to elytra, which are absolutely S tier. Like, Minecraft would be so much more difficult without them. Like, it would just be so much more dull. I don't think anybody disagrees with that. Elytra is a clear S tier. Fishing rods are... Because, like, AFK fishing is huge, but they removed that, or at least majorly nerfed it. Like, I would have put this S tier just because how great it is, but... I mean, I feel like just on a coolness factor, like, fishing's fun. Maybe, like, a B. I feel like I'm going to skip over this section right now because I'm not ready to tackle that. I think we should go for more utility. I feel like the shield is, like, equivalent to bucket, in my opinion, which is make me want to put... I feel like it might be S because I love the shield. I think the shield's going A tier for now. I feel like if there was a tier in between, though, it would be there. Goat horn, S tier. It's awesome. Completely useless. Pointless item, but it's funny. That makes it S tier. Every goat horn tier list coming soon. That'd be funny. There's like 7 of them, right? I feel like that's not much of a tier list. The trident, on the other hand, is almost never useful. I think we got ourselves the first D tier. It's kind of cool when you can fly through the rain, but like, when does that ever come into play? Like, it's only effective in such narrow circumstances. Like, you need a thunderstorm to throw lightning. Like, if you could do that any time of day, that'd be really cool. Or if there was some way to like cause it. Mob heads. Yeah, but it's so like, you got the lightning rod. Like, that's basically the same thing. The mace, on the other hand, is probably going to be F tier. It was S tier, and then they nerfed it, and now it's F tier. Like, they did just about a full, like, 180 on that. It was... Yeah, carrot on a stick is definitely better. The mace is... the mace was really cool. But it's so stupid and hard to get for no reason, and you can't do infinite damage with it. I'm never going to use a mace, like, unironically. Same with the trident, I feel like. So maybe it's here. I've never used one in survival. Like, not even once. Like, I'm just struggling to put anything on the tier with the brush because it's so bad. But you know what, actually? Warped fungus on a stick. No, because that's kind of cool, too. That's kind of carrot on a stick level. Flint and steel, which is B tier, utility item. You didn't know it was a thing? Yeah, that's how you steer the striders. You, like, put a saddle on them and... Yeah, it's a thing. Fungus on a stick is, something. It's a... The only time I've ever used it is for the quest. The achievement, I mean. Like, getting the strider, like, 500 blocks or whatever it is. Spyglass is its own tier. Yeah, D&1/2. Spyglass has got to be... Like, if you have Optifine, it's so useless. If you don't have Optifine, it's still useless. But it is kind of cool. Which I think puts it in C tier. It's like, you're never going to really actually need to use it. But if you want to use it, it's not like... It is kind of cool to use. I think we got to go for wooden tools. I think that's what's up next. So, wooden sword, F tier. Never need one. Complete garbage. Wooden pick, I don't use. I don't use a wooden pickaxe. Like, ever. Not even when you first start the world. I go straight to iron. Maybe I raise it just off that nostalgia factor. Like, the wooden pickaxe alone, I mean, it's better than... Like, I think axe, the hoe as well, and the shovel are all probably F tier. Wood axe does not get a bonus from world edit. We're not taking that into account. No mods here. Well, I guess I did actually take into account mods with the spyglass, so... Okay, wood axe gets up 1. Fine. You've convinced me. I mean, I took into account Optifine, so I can't be unfair like that. Stone tools are basically the same story, except I think it might literally be identical. No, the hoe is up 1 for here, because you're making a farm early game, you don't have a ton of iron, you go for stone. You make some stone hoes, because they break so quick, but it's better than wood. Like, yeah, I feel like I use them occasionally. Like, it's not as bad as the wooden one. Who makes a farm that early? I make a farm that early. So I think that's pretty solid for the stone and wood tools. The hard part's going to be gold. F tier for sure for like the sword. Nobody's using a gold sword. It sucks. Gold shovels. Gold shovel might be D because of the speed. Like, and the pickaxe is pickaxe is F because the amount of times I've broken like redstone with a gold pickaxe because it feels like it should be able to drop it. Gold axe, on the other hand, I feel like gold axe is slightly better. The gold hoe is garbage. Nobody's using a gold hoe. Something from iron is going to be S tier. It's not going to be the hoe. I feel like the hoe is a solid B tier. Axe is B tier too. I feel like most of it's B tier. The pickaxe is probably a B tier as well. Maybe pickaxe is... I feel like pickaxe might be A tier. Yeah, I feel like it is about the same as diamond. The sword, C tier maybe? Maybe even D tier, honestly. C tier, I feel like maybe the diamond sword should be B tier, honestly. Because I think I put it C tier because it's just worse than netherite. But honestly, I feel like it might be this. I feel like that might be more fair. Like you put the iron sword a little bit below netherite and diamond, which are roughly on the same level. Like that seems fair to me. I think that's good. Netherite hoe, clear S tier. Everybody loves them a netherite hoe. Obviously. I used diamond sword in my world for a long time. Yeah, because you suck. You suck at the game. That's why you use a diamond sword. I don't suck at the game. You do, though. I don't know. Ban that guy, mods. Mods, ban that guy. Shovel? Maybe S tier. Okay. Before we go to shears, I think I have to move the netherite shovel down one. Shears are tough because it's like awesome utility. Like there's no alternative to shears, really. They're the only thing that does what they do, and they're useful. There's only one item that shears the sheep. Brush is also unique, but brush does nothing useful. The shears you use, like the shears, you need 1,200 beds. You shear a bunch of sheep. You don't use a brush to get 1,200 beds. You use a brush for nothing. A brush is the most pointless, stupid item in the game. I'm never going to use a brush. I've never had one. I'm never going to. I firmly believe that brushes are the worst thing ever. They suck. Shears, though, don't suck. I think it's finalized there. I'm not seeing anything wrong with it.